I've recently watched 4 different videos about the Tesla Model 3, and I'd like to share a brief summary of what everyone is saying about it. These videos discuss the top 10 improvements Tesla has made and offer insights on whether the Model 3 is worth the investment. They also touch upon whether it's a good idea to purchase one, similar to my own decision. To begin, it's evident that every reviewer I came across unanimously agrees that the Tesla Model 3 isn't merely an update or refresh, it's essentially a brand new car. This is a crucial point that I've been emphasizing for a while now. The changes made to the Model 3 are so substantial that it can be considered an entirely new vehicle. There are some carryover components like the doors and roof, but these are relatively minor details. The majority of the car, both in terms of aesthetics and functionality, has undergone significant alterations. Inside the car, there have been significant changes in the suspension, tires, wheels, and range. What's noteworthy is that all 4 videos I watched had a consistent message. They unanimously praised the comfort and handling of the car, emphasizing the improved suspension, steering feel, and overall ride comfort. Noise was another point of discussion, and it's clear that noise levels have seen a reduction compared to the previous Model 3 versions. Many people had criticized the noise in earlier Model 3 seconds, especially without acoustic glass. However, the 2022 model introduced acoustic glass for certain windows, further decreasing noise levels. Reviewers like Matt Watson from CarW tested this and reported a noticeable 10% reduction in cabin noise. Other reviewers echoed similar sentiments, acknowledging the decrease in noise levels. It's important to note that it's challenging to provide a definitive comparison until the car is tested against other EV models, but the consensus among reviewers is that noise levels have improved. As a Tesla Model 3 owner, I often look for various accessories for my car. This week I ordered floor mats and was pleasantly surprised that the product arrived soon. In 8 days. The product itself is of high quality and fits my car well. I ordered from the Tess Assortment store. I also liked the support of the store, they answered all my questions. That's why I decided to recommend this store to you and leave in the description under this video the top 10 accessories for Tesla Model 3 and Model Y that I have already ordered. Interestingly, all 4 reviewers disagreed with the notion that the Model 3 is not a luxury car or can't compete with brands like BMW or Mercedes-Benz. They firmly asserted that this perception is entirely incorrect. According to them, the Model 3 now stands shoulder to shoulder with luxury automakers like Mercedes-Benz, BMW, and Audi. They praised the car for its comfort, refinement, and build quality, highlighting a significant leap in material quality with softer touch surfaces and an overall improved feel in the cabin. In their view, the Model 3 has achieved a premium status that rivals established luxury brands. There have been notable improvements in the Model 3's premium features, particularly in the seats, which received significant upgrades. One common observation made by all the reviewers is that the car's top speed has been reduced from around 230 km per hour to 200 km per hour. From their perspective, this reduction doesn't seem like a significant issue, as they question the need to drive a regular Tesla Model 3 at speeds exceeding 200 km per hour. They argue that this isn't a sports car. For high-speed performance, one should consider the Model 3 Performance variant, whose details are yet to be disclosed. However, it's worth noting that this top speed reduction is due to the use of comfort tires that aren't designed for high-speed driving, which many reviewers see as a reasonable compromise. While some reviewers suggested it may not qualify as an Autobahn car due to the top speed limitation, they also question how often one genuinely needs to exceed 200 km per hour on the highway. Regarding the appearance of the Model 3, all 4 reviewers unanimously agree that it looks significantly better both inside and outside. They mention that seeing the car in person enhances one's appreciation of its design. Additionally, the reviewers noted that the car feels powerful. Despite no changes in the power output of the Model 3 long-range or standard range variants, they argue that this level of power is more than sufficient. In Australia and the United States, they calculated the car's power performance to be quite impressive, although they haven't provided figures for Europe or China. In both Australia and the United States, the Model 3 long range stands out as the most cost-effective car when it comes to power-to-weight ratio. This means that for every unit of horsepower you get, it offers the best value, not just among electric vehicles but among all cars, regardless of their power source. Another reviewer in Australia conducted a similar analysis, comparing internal combustion engine cars and electric vehicles, and found that the Model 3 long range offers the best value per horsepower among them all. This robust value proposition makes one question the need for a higher top speed. Speaking of performance metrics, the 0 to 62 miles per hour acceleration times remained unchanged in the Model 3. The reviewers conducted tests and found no noticeable differences. Regarding the sound system, reviewers noted improvements, including enhanced bass with the addition of 2 subwoofers. The upgraded speakers delivered impressive audio quality, and the reduction in cabin noise allowed for a more enjoyable listening experience. One subtle change that hasn't received much attention is the alteration in how the trunk opens and closes. It now features 2 motors instead of 1, resulting in quicker and smoother operation. This improvement adds to the overall refinement of the Model 3. Now, let's talk about the ride quality, especially over bumps, which has been a concern for many, especially rear-seat passengers. Journalists worldwide had criticized the Model 3 for its harsh ride and difficulty in handling certain types of bumps. However, it appears that this issue has been addressed. The handling is reportedly much more comfortable now, with a noticeable 10% softening of the ride. All 4 journalists unanimously agree that this is the best car in its class, and they highly recommend it as the car to purchase. I made the decision to acquire the Model 3, not for personal use, but for the purpose of testing it and providing you with my honest feedback. I intend to compare it to other cars, draw on my experience with the electric vehicle I previously owned, and then offer it for sale. I'll keep you updated on when it becomes available for sale, and if you're interested, we can discuss a possible deal. Now, addressing the downside, prices for the Model 3 have increased, ranging from approximately 2% to 12%, depending on the country. China saw a 12% increase, while Australia and America experienced a 2% to 5% uptick. The exact pricing for America is yet to be revealed but is expected to be higher. In Europe, prices increased by a small percentage but not significantly. However, it's essential to note that these price hikes come with added value. Many feel that these additional features justify the modest price increase. If you're considering ordering the new Model 3, it's advisable to act quickly, as waiting times may increase if you delay your order. Please share your thoughts in the comments, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.